Hey everybody, it's Mark Schultz here, and we are live at the MRO Americas down in Orlando. I just took my mask off for a minute, and I'm here with a couple of my business associates down here, and we're going to put our masks back on because it's really protocol here to be wearing a mask. So I'm sorry about that, but we'll try to speak up and make sure you can hear us. And we want to talk a little bit about what's here at the show. You do not want to miss this. I have some interesting conversations for you. All right? So we're back on with the masks. Just want to follow the regulations of what they have for the conference down here to make sure that we do that. Hey, listen, I'm here with Penny Burnham. Hi, Penny.
Hi.
Penny's right here, right next to me. And then over here we have Nikki Malcolm. Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
Hey, let me start out with Penny. Penny, what do you do? Who are you? What do you do? Tell us.
My name is Penny Burnham, and I'm the Vice President of North America for Nyco Laboratories Corporation, and we are a chemical coatings company. And we manufacture coatings for all of the OEMs, and then many of the MRO companies also use it for repair.
Okay, chemical coatings though, that's pretty broad. Can you get a little bit more specific for me on chemical coatings?
Yes, we manufacture nylon hybrid coatings that are used for chemical corrosion prevention, for electrical bonding, for general wear and tear, and then also we have some new products coming out, so we have some new uses as well.
Okay. Hey, you've been down here at the MRO. Can you give us just a quick characterization? What kind of companies and people have you seen down here? Have you met with so far?
Yeah, we've met with a lot of our customers here on both sides, OEM and MRO, and so it's been a great show so far. We've run into many people with booths that we know, and just walking the show without booths, so it's been very successful so far. And I've had meetings with a lot of new customers and a lot of new potential leads, so it's been really great.
Good. I'll just kind of give people a quick look at what's out here right now. See, this is all the booths out here, and you can see the people. Now, you might think, hey, it looks a little bit sparse right now. It is definitely down in attendance right now.
Yeah.
And, it's not like you normally see. But actually, there's quite a few people here today. Yesterday, it was down a little bit. And today, it looks like there's actually more people here in the hall today. And Penny, let me just ask you this. Is it the kind of people you've been talking to, what kind of people use your products? I mean, and how do they use them? I know you talked a little bit about corrosion and different things like that, but talk to me a little bit about how people use your products and who would be like a perfect, person that you talk to that would be benefiting from your products.
Yeah, so we have several customers already here. But the basics are that you want to prevent corrosion or some kind of static electricity. And so we have companies here that are doing electric propulsion or that are using our products on the landing gear or the landing gear components to protect them from corrosion. The landing gear is exposed to a lot of chemicals on the runway when it's being de-iced, so you want to definitely have a protective coating over the top and also on those electronic components. And Nyco is a great product because it adheres to a lot of different types of substrates. So we have lots of different uses for the products. And we're also coming out with an antiviral, so we're working with a lot of interior companies on their applications as well.
Oh, so you have some interior applications, and I understood before, I remember you telling me that there were some antimicrobial kind of properties to the product. Is that correct?
Yeah, the legacy products are antimicrobial, but we have a new product coming out that is actually an antiviral.
Antiviral, okay, all right, okay, interesting, all right.
She actually writes a lot of case studies on the website. Are on there.
Case studies. Now, where would they go to see those?
So you go to nyco.com, and under our news heading, you'll see, if you click on the news, you'll see the case studies listed underneath of our blog post and our...
spelling of that, of Nyco?
nycote.com.
Okay, great, excellent. All right, well, hey, let me switch over here for a second and talk to Nikki. Nikki's over there in the blonde on the end. And Nikki, tell us who you are and what do you do?
My name is Nikki Malcolm. I'm with NFM Enterprises. It's a business that I started recently back in November as a manufacturing rep in the Pacific Northwest, repping for 6 different companies, all the way from machining, sheet metal, forming, bending, all the way down to heat treat and finish and assembly, kitting, and just recently RFID tracking for inventory, asset tracking.
Okay. And Nikki and I originally met as she's the chair of the Pacific Northwest Aerospace Alliance, the PNAA. They had a very successful conference earlier this year, a virtual conference.
That's great.
And as far as I know, I think this is the first in-person conference in aviation in the last year, I think, isn't it?
Really
Yeah.
great
I
to
think
be
so.
back.
I think
No,
we
it's
were
really great.
actually right at the tail end. We got pretty lucky last year
Yeah,
with the
you were.
PNAA conference
Yeah.
because it was right before
Yeah.
everything started.
Now, I think one of the reasons that the show is a little lighter this year is because, internationally, a lot of them can't travel, and
Yeah, for sure.
and a lot of big companies still aren't allowing their people to really travel, and so that's caused it to be a little bit down this year.
Right.
So, Nikki, you said you were repping for different companies. What does that really mean? What do you mean you're repping for companies?
It just means I'm an independent sales rep for multiple different companies. And the reason I started the business because I saw an opportunity for some of the smaller companies to try to diversify
Yeah.
and for me to utilize my network of being in the industry forever.
Okay.
And just use that network to try to help those companies diversify so that they have long-term viability.
So if someone is interested in reaching out to you about getting manufacturing or
Yes.
coding services or RFID or things like that,
Yes,
how do
yes.
they get in touch with you?
So nfmenterprises.com, or you can find me on LinkedIn under Nikki Malcolm.
Nikki Malcolm,
Yes.
Nikki Malcolm,
COM.
MALCOM, okay. And okay, all right, okay. And you said NF like November Fox.
Nancy Fox, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
all right,
November Fox. I don't know what M is, but
It's
yes.
Mike. Yeah.
Thank you.
November Fox Mike Enterprises. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
.com.
you. Enterprises.com.
Enterprises.com. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Well, very good. Hey, what have you guys seen? What's different about this show this year? What?
No
How's
carpet?
How's it? No carpet. There's no carpet. Okay. All right. Yeah. Very good. I was
Walking
seeing
around
that.
gets a little
No carpet.
You know what?
Uncomfortable.
Actually, it's been amazing because the energy is really high because I think everybody's really excited to finally be
Yeah.
back in person with everyone. So the conversations are more engaging, they're longer, everybody's willing to give the time and
Okay.
talk to people.
Yeah.
That's been my experience so far. It's been
And I
incredible.
would agree with her because I feel like we're making more headway with people, and the time that they have to spend with you obviously is a little bit longer. I know I've been here in the past where literally they have given you 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like this
Okay.
card and a brochure, and then you're
Well, that's a
off and on
great
your way.
point. Is
Yeah.
that people are giving you more time. So, and there's a lot of exhibitors around us. I mean, look, we have exhibitors right next to us. There's one there. It says Aerotech.
That's one of our customers.
Oh,
a
one of your
Northwest,
customers?
a Northwest company.
A Northwest company.
Yes.
Okay, and there's a lot of them. I mean, we have like L3 Harris and a lot of other companies out here that are big companies. Laser.
Is
Yeah.
here.
Who?
BAE.
Oh, BAE is
Yeah.
over there. So there's a lot of big companies now. Definitely.
Spirit is here.
Spirit
Yep.
Aerosystems is over there. Now, definitely, there's less than there normally is. There's no question about that.
Yeah, it's about a third of the size.
It
I've
really
heard.
is. And markedly, I see less airlines and I see less big MROs and things like
Yeah.
that. But, it'll come back. It'll eventually come back.
It
So,
will. We're already seeing
It really will.
Maybe they're just too busy with new
Yeah.
work to
Yeah.
come to
Yeah.
the show. That's what I'm
So,
thinking on.
Penny, I want to come back to you for a minute. I just wanted to re-summarize what it is that you were saying. As far as NICODE is concerned, what's the biggest advantage of things that NICODE provides to companies in the industry?
I think the biggest advantage is safety, and then after safety is asset lifespan is longer with NICODE. And this is giving you an extra barrier of complete encapsulation protection, and so it's really important for people to understand that chemical corrosion is just one of our uses. We are really getting more into the interiors of the aircraft, and we'll be coming out with some new products in the very short term, and so it's very exciting. I think that we have all these legacy uses. It's on every aircraft you've probably ever flown on, but now it's my job to just sort of expand on those and also move into other areas that need protection.
Great, excellent. So, hey, very good. Well, listen, reach out to Penny, and she's a great point of contact at NICODE if you're interested in coatings for corrosion or for electronics or for interiors. Definitely, it's a very interesting product and making a big difference in the industry. Reach out to Nikki if you have needs in the area of manufacturing and different processes. She's repping for how many companies now? 6 different companies today. So both can be reached on LinkedIn. And hey, if you're out here at the show, come out and check out different companies out here. It's really very interesting. We're having a good time. If you're outside of the U.S., we're looking forward to being able to see you one day again soon and to be able to connect with you at one of the next shows. Thanks for joining us. Ladies, thanks for
Mark.
being here today.
Thank you.
Mark.
Hey, fair winds and following seas to all of you. Have a great day.
Bye.